Well, we never like to make a special market alert video because it usually means bad news. But given the events that have transpired today, we felt that it was important. So as you probably know, we are seeing the markets around the world drop precipitously in the face of the coronavirus threat. And we wanted to give some perspective on that. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that we don't know at this point whether this will become a pandemic, and if so, will it cause a worldwide economic recession or worse, and will that then precipitate a bear market, a market crash, and all those kind of things. So at this point, we don't know that, which is why we are so glad we have our invest and protect strategy, aren't you? I mean, people who don't have that downside protection, that don't have a strategy to address that, I would think right now they're the ones that are panicking and causing the market to go down as it is because they're afraid of, unlimited downside. I could lose everything. And hopefully you don't have that fear. You have the peace of mind of knowing that we do have a sell strategy and we will get out if we need to. At this point, we're not there yet. And our diversification, the bonds that we have, you may have noticed that the 10-year Treasury is at $1.80, which is near historic lows. Basically, what that means is that interest rates have gone down, and that being the case, bond values tend to go up. And so our diversification should be helping us in all of this. We are not, as I said, at our sell signal, but if we do get there, we will take action. Don't have any concern about that. We will, okay? Now, having said that, let me give some perspective here because, this isn't the first time that we've had a pandemic come out of China. In fact, during the 20s, we had 3 of them. We had SARS, the avian flu, and the swine flu. Okay, so this is not new. And in the average down in those 3 was 15%. So right now we're sitting at about 5% down from the previous peak. So it's possible we could see another 10% down in the S&P 500 index, the stock market, before it's over. And again, it may not be over, okay? That's why we have our sell strategy, but if history holds. Now, the important thing to remember, to put it in perspective, is that a year later, the average gain after those 3 was 25%. So from where it went down to where it ended a year later, that was a 25% gain. Now, in the teens, in 2014 and 16, we had Ebola and Zika, okay? So you may remember those as well. Those were an average drop of 10%, and a recovery of 14% a year later. So if it's of that proportion, if this one is, then we have another 5% to go if averages are to hold. Now, again, we don't know what's going to happen. It could turn out to be a pandemic, and it could turn out to cause a market crash. And as I said, we will take action if that is the case. In the meantime, though, what we want you to know is that you are diversified, so not all of your money is in equities. And then secondly, that we do have our sell strategy. So we want you to have the peace of mind that we're on top of this and we will take care of business for you. We want to worry about this so that you don't have to. Okay, so again, thank you for having us be your retirement planner. Share this video with your friends and business associates because if they're not our clients, we want them to at least know what we're doing so that we can help them even though they may not be a client. We want to help as many people as we can. So once again, thank you for watching this video and we will talk soon.